shockingly lenient state laws, 16-year-old girls who are not even old enough to vote or old enough to drink legally, are able to take their clothes off at strip clubs and work as a stripper for a living as long as they're home by 11 p.m. Joanna, I know that you're interested in doing some other things too. I don't think your father's aware of, which you told me before he came out here. If the money was right and you were if the money was right. What is that?
I would do porn. I'm interested in doing porn. I don't think there's, you know, it's I could be anywhere I wanted to be. I could only work like a couple nights a week and make enough to live, and I hook up with people anyway. I might as well be getting paid for it. Making good money.
What do you think about that, James?
Well, it's her choice.
No, what do you think? What do you feel? You're a human being. You're a father. You raised this little baby that was in your arms at one point, and she's telling you this. Yes, there is free will. She doesn't have to listen to anything you say. Look at that picture and look at your baby girl. Look at her. What do you think?
I think that if she wants to go and do porn and be a porn star, and that is makes her happy, then that's what she ought to do.
What do you feel? Do you understand, James?
I do. I'm telling you how I feel.
So you are okay with your daughter being a porn star? You are okay with men looking at your teenage daughter? You are okay with that? Are you okay with that, or are you saying that it is okay for her to do whatever she wants to do? There's a difference. My mother is not okay with a lot of the things that I do, but she still has a feeling about it. Do you understand? If you want to do that, Tyra, that's fine. You can go do it. But she may not want me to. It may hurt her for me to do something. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying we understand. She can do what she wants to do. You already said she was a kid that wouldn't listen anyway. But what does that make you feel like as not her father, but her daddy?
Well, obviously, you know, that wouldn't be my first choice of career moves for her. You know, but
what did you want for her?
It would give me.
What would you want for her?
Well, I really don't know. I just wanted her to always thought she would do something that made her happy and hoped that she would be successful. That's, I think, what anybody hopes their children do, that they find something that provides a living and they enjoy doing.
She also told me that she would prostitute for $1,000. Is that okay?
Well, I did her again. It's not one of that I would choose for her to do with herself. And, but she knows that I will, you know, stick with her. I'm not going to condemn her for what she chooses to do.
The woman sitting next to you is named Tiffany. Tiffany is not her mother. Tiffany is her surrogate mother. Is she your boss at the restaurant?
She is.
She's your boss at the restaurant. And she is in tears. She is in tears. There's an investment that Tiffany has in your daughter that makes her emotionally vulnerable to your daughter's decisions and to your daughter's words and to your daughter's actions. Tiffany, when you hear Joanna speak like this, and live this life, what goes through your mind, body, spirit?
Some of the stuff that I heard right now is kind of shocking. I mean, I know she's danced, and I haven't supported her in that because I think that things can happen to her. She's very outgoing. She's very outspoken. I think she has a lot of great talent that she's, I mean, where prostitution comes from, I don't know. I have never heard her speak of that, so that's kind of shocking to me. Like, she would lower herself that much. She thinks nothing of herself to have someone pay. $1,000 is, what's $1,000?
Joanna, I know you told my producers that one thing that you love about Tiffany is that she disciplines you and tells you when you're wrong, and that's love.
Yeah.
There's something that you said to my producers like that.
Yeah, she's extremely critical. I mean, even when it comes down to little things at the restaurant, like not grabbing the coffee pot from the top, or some of the decisions I make, you know, she's always there to tell me. She's always there for me to cry to.
Mm-hmm. What does that feel like, to have somebody discipline you and be hard on you, because it's kind of like that tough love type
Well,
of thing?
you know, I am still myself about it. I'm like, yeah, whatever, that's great, move on. But, I don't know.
Like a teenager. That's what teenagers do.
Right, yeah, see, I'm good at what I do. It's nice she's my boss. It's her job to do that kind of stuff.
But it feels like what? When she
feels
does?
like someone's trying to discipline me.
And that feels like what?
Like someone's trying to discipline me.
You told my producers that feels like love.
Oh yeah, well I mean she does it out of love. I appreciate that.
The point that I'm getting at is that she's not even your mom.
Yeah.
And she's disciplining you, and you feel that that's love because she's yanking you and saying that's wrong.
Yeah.
And your dad's not doing that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because discipline is love.
But
telling a child that they're wrong, and that this is what I think that you should do. This is my recommendation. That's love. Do you understand? I'm not saying that your dad doesn't love you. I think your dad loves his baby girl. But I'm not sure if it's the type of love that he's giving is what you need. That's my opinion. Justice is here. She's not a stranger to the sex industry. You were in the sex industry, right?
Yes.
And you're out now. You're out, but you're still crying when you listen to Joanna's story. What is touching you about her story? Come over here. You can sit next to Joanna. You guys can scoot down a little bit. Put in there. Okay.
Okay.
I said it. And I did it. And you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. And you think you don't put yourself in bad positions. Even if you don't, you get pulled into it. And it happens, and it's real. And it doesn't seem scary now. What's going through your head, Joanna?
I'm just never very much been one to let people pull me.
You've already been pulled. You're in.
By my own choice.
Yeah, but it's still pulled.
Okay.
It's still pulled. Annie Lobert, a former call girl, prostitute, and exotic dancer who co-founded Destiny's House. Destiny's House is a safe haven for women in the sex industry or trying to escape the sex industry. You started off like Joanna as well, right?
Yes, I did. In fact, I was a teen stripper just like you, Joanna. And I was just like you. I'm going to go in here and make my money. I'm going to get my cars, my jewelry, get my college education. No one's going to touch me because I am untouchable. I'm smart, I'm beautiful, and that's what they're going to remember about me. I thought just like you did, and I see myself in you. And I see myself in you because I was a hurt little girl that wasn't grown up yet. Mm-hmm. I didn't know what I wanted. What I thought I wanted became a disaster. Okay?
So you see the anger in the exterior. Did you have that too? The heart in the exterior?
Oh my goodness. Throwing people to the ground. I was a dominance mistress. I did that to so many different men because I was so angry. And I see the connection between you and your dad. Your dad's afraid to tell you what he really feels.
Yeah.
He's afraid he's going to lose your love.
Yeah, he is.
He's afraid. You want to know what happened? I almost died. I almost died so many times. I've had 10 friends that have died. Is that what you want? See, you say it's a choice, but you can make yourself go to that grave faster than anyone else can by your choice.
Right.
You can live 99 years, or you can live 10 years. It's your choice.
We have to take a break and move on, but Tiffany, are any last words that you want to tell Joanna, what you think about her, how you care about her?
I love you. And there was something that brought you to me when you showed up 2 years ago. And I can't give that back. I don't want to lose. You're like one of my kids. You're just older. But you have to stop that tough role. You're human. You're not some tough little girl that's going to take on the world. You can't. There's no way. You cannot take the world on. I don't care how you act.
I wish you luck, and you're gonna learn the hard way. And I just hope it's not super hard. I hope what we've done today is elevated your lowest point. Do you understand what that means? I hope that you don't bottom out. I hope that we've elevated your lowest point and that you make a realization sooner than if you hadn't been here today. We'll be right back.